So this one should look a little different to us. We've got the p squared on the left, but the 5p needs to be over on the left also. So we're just going to subtract it over. So p squared minus 5p. Leave yourself a little room to add in the special number. And then we'll leave the 9 on the right. So we want variable terms on the left, any term with a variable in it, and then constant on the right. Okay, so now we need to think of what's the number that we're going to add in. Well, you take that negative 5, you're going to have to divide it by 2, and then square it. So it's going to be 25 fourths. Okay, well, it's a fraction. So 25 fourths plus 25 fourths. So we just leave it at 25 fourths. It's fine. It's going to, be okay. So on the left, we're going to have p minus. Now, how do we know what to put in? Remember, it's the number in the parentheses before you square it. So it's minus 5 over 2. And then we're going to square that. Now, what are we going to do with the 9 and the 25 fourths? Well, we're going to make it 9 over 1, and we're going to get a common denominator. So then that's going to be 36 over 4 plus the 25 over 4. I'll have to figure out what that is. So I'll write another line. P minus 5 over 2 squared equals 61 over 4. Right? Okay. Now we're off to taking the square root of both sides. So take the square root of this side, take the square root of this side, don't forget the plus or minus. And now on the left we have p minus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus, then it's going to be the square root of 61 over 2, because we can take the square root of 4. Remember, you can split this up into the square root of 61 over the square root of 4. So if it helps, you can write that. But you can take square root of 4, and that's 2. All right, we still need to bring this 5 halves over to join the party. So p equals 5 over 2 plus or minus the square root of 61 over 2. Now, there's no I in the solution here. I would write that as 5 plus or minus the square root of 61 over 2, so that it's all one rational, it's all one number, like one numerator and one denominator. But we did have common denominators. That was helpful. Now, if we're writing it with two separate answers, one would be 5 minus the square root of 61 over 2, and the other would be 5 plus the square root of 61 over 2. So I would write the answers like that. Okay, there we go.